Yo, what up? Let's talk loadouts. So, this is Sylvia, the SVA 545, Modern Warfare 3 assault rifle. Assault rifles tend to just bore the shit out of me. Like, they just do the same thing, you know? Like, they just fire bullets and they fire them pretty straight. And it's like, what else is there? It's basically just like a flashlight of just, you hold it on someone and you just let it rip, and then there you go. And you have your majority of assault rifles. So, just in general, a lot of them bore me. I like bullpups. I think they just look really cool, so I tend to stick with those. But the SVA stood out, because, and then I looked this up, that there's actually a real gun that crazily kind of does this. The first shot is 2 bullets, and that's pretty fucking cool. So, when I had the option to alter the fire mode, which it doesn't really matter now, because I've learned to kind of like finesse the trigger and just you never go full auto, as we all know, and you just let out those it's always just keep it one, just give it that semi gloss, and every bullet will always be 2 bullets, so that's kind of cool. And it's very interesting. I try like some of those binary triggers, like with like the Tonto, and there's another one, and I don't know, that just didn't really I didn't really feel that one, but I just do enjoy that, of like, I kind of like semi-auto shit in general, like like the DM10 and shit like that. And then you don't really have to worry about any attachments of like recoil or anything, because you're not, even though full auto is not that belligerent, still just a little she's got a little kick to it. But if you just send out that bam 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 111, she doesn't fight about it. And then also, yeah, we have the purifier. Because once I saw that this was available, how do you not? I feel like before, like sometime around season 4, 5 of BO6, the flamethrower felt like it was kind of doing like a little more, like it wasn't that hard to get downs with it. Nowadays, like, it's a little riskier, and it's not melting people like it kind of once would. I don't know if they've altered anything. Probably not. Why would they touch the flamethrower? Why do these fucks do anything that they do? So, but it's still, you don't get a lot. It's about 30 units of purification to purify someone, to break and down. But you kind of got to hold it there for a second, and yeah, when it starts out with 127, kind of a funny number. You can't reload it. You can obviously go back to loadout and get some more. Range, not amazing, but it's a fucking flamethrower, so yeah, and I love this gun. So, we got the 60-round mag, purification. Love these iron sights, nice and clean. Just keeping her simple. I was running the 20-round mag for a while. Then I really noticed that like reload speeds I don't know, unless we're talking about like with an LMG or something, like these fractions of seconds don't mean too much. So I was running the 20 mag for like, you know, the extra speed and shit. But I mean, if you want speed, there's other, like, go for the rev or whatever. And so 20, like, you gotta, it's pretty much like, yeah, you can do it, but like, you just gotta land all them heads, and that's really about all you get. So, you know, for like the average cotter, if you just want to dump a whole bunch downrange, like, you can't go wrong with 60 of them. Obviously, we knocked that stock off. If the stock can come off, that's where it's gonna go. And that is Sylvia. So moving on down the list, we'll save her for a second. One of my other like old favorite guns, I ran this one for a fucking while, was Riley. The RALL, I believe, Modern Warfare 2 LMG. And she is a pretty groovy gun. Change the fire modes. You got this little, you got a cool little barrel that comes out, and the damage is actually altered, which is pretty fucking cool. So like on full auto, and we are rocking incendiary rounds, but unfortunately the firing range doesn't give a shit to display their awesomeness. So on full auto, we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got a 7 rounds to the dome there, and then put that baby on single. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's pretty significant. Got some bodies. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, really? 7 to the body as well? That's kind of crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so, yeah, 4, 6 on single, 7, 7 on auto. So when you got something, it's cool, you know, you got like, oh shit, danger close. Light that dude up. Not a bad reload. And we're done. Like 50, that's 50 rounds. Like, that's not bad. There's another, like the Bruin I got on here, and that gives you 50 rounds in a very ridiculous amount of time. Even though, like, Sylvia there, like, bam, bam, there's like a second, you got 60 rounds. So it's like, I don't know. A lot of these times of reloads and shaving off of fractions of seconds. It's very questionable. And then you got somebody downrange, right? So you just get some precision in there. Bam, 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 bam. Love this fucking gun. Very smooth. You got somebody long out there, again, just give it some, just finesse it, flush that trigger, give it some taps, and the downs I've gotten with this, Battlefield 6 says that, oh, and it's got the bipod, and it's got a fucking bipod, you can actually mount this shit. You know how many games are running around with these little legs, these little daddies up front, and they never utilize them? They never mean fucking anything. They're just, no, not just here for show. Stabilization. Even let's go full auto. Ooh. Yeah, she kicks, but you just you ride that fucking lightning. You can mount that shit up on, well, is that double? Because is this just the normal mount on a ledge, or is this a bipod mount on a ledge? Is this like triple mountization? But yeah, she's a fun gun. You also notice, because camos actually kind of matter, because like I've seen you with your pink guns. They're cool, run around with them, whatever. But like, dressing down, you know, it kind of means something out there. So yeah, I love just this dirty swamp. The ripple effect is this camo. This is the standard scope. The reflex, if I'm gonna scope something, a couple of these do have the reflex on it, and that is one of my main choices. That one's just clean, simple. So for as for a basically a no stock factory, setting, like this one ain't bad. It's cool. You got. Does anybody else have this problem with the controller of like you're in a battle and you're like and then you just fucking click some dog shit? Oh yeah, we'll get onto this too. And you click one of the thumbsticks and you start meleeing, like you're fighting someone, and then all of a sudden, like I don't know why, you're like, does this not have a melee or something? There you go, like you're firing, and you're like and then like you fucking melee, and you're like, that is not what I wanted to happen in that moment. There's been too many a times where it's just like I'm firing. I swear, I'm not even cranking it like that hard. I'm not giving it that much pressure, but like firing is just like, all of a sudden we're fucking changing scopes now, which completely interrupts the flow of bullets. So that's been an embarrassing moment a couple times where it's like I didn't need to zoom in on the guy who's right in front of me. And man, Sylvia's probably not that bad, but you get the but there's just letting her rip. Some of them get to him. So Battlefield is kind of dog shit. I'm gonna drink a little water here with its whole roles and classes thing. Where it says there's like support and all these other things. I don't know. It doesn't feel like this actually, when I bring this and you got like people up there running around with the SMGs kind of going, when I'm kind of like in a nice medium position, because you got like camper snipers, you can actually find some nice mid ground. And laying out a bunch of this, if you're like not the greatest shot in the world, it actually feels like it starts to mean something, like a real support, like suppression. Like it's an actual, the real effect of suppression, that there's a bunch of bullets coming at people that will make them choose and decide. I don't know. when fucking playing the beta of fucking Battlefield 6, and I'm on support. Yeah, sure, you can throw down the backpack and everything, and it's cool resupplying and feeding everybody candy. But like, when you're just chilling there and now, of course, in this, if you're chilling somewhere, if somebody wants to like take a shot at you and headshot you while you're just trying to lay here bipoding, like that's the risk that you're taking. But like, if I see a sniper glint, and this has happened many a time out there, like pop this shit over to single, like, oh shit, up in the hills, where's that sniper? Like, it's not totally difficult to just lay a bunch of that suppression fire at that glint. How many times in Battlefield 6 some sniper just made the LMG a fucking joke of like, why am I carrying this? Like, just so I can lay down and just advertise, like, please shoot me in the fucking head. Like, I don't know. There's been a lot more often in this. I bring these weapons. I forgot about the disclaimer, but I bring these weapons, and like, the fun that I have with them is one thing, but the actual kind of like effect of what they are meant to do. Damage wise, like, no, obviously to balance things out, the LMGs are not exactly hitting like, what you would expect them to, but like, just for the amount of fire, for the spread that you can give it, the kind of like little chaos that you can sow within an area, like, Riley's your fucking girl. Right, disclaimer. I'm kind of just okay. I only play casuals. I think real is sort of insane. Resurgence is fun. These guns, none of these guns I would recommend to actually get a job done. I can I can kind of do okay with Sylvia here. Out of all the guns I would really not recommend, I do okay with Sylvia. There are obviously, and that's sort of a beef that I have with this game, there's so many other guns, and especially all the new ones that are going to do the job way better than these. But this shoots 2 bullets every time you pull the trigger. So every bullet is 2 bullets. How fucking cool is that? So, and that was Riley. So, moving on, we have the KV broadside, also known as KD. And here's that sight I like, and is that not just a gorgeous sounding gun? It does have the semi. Oh, well, I think it might have a semi function. I'm not sure because I have the shotty on it. I haven't used this one out in the field much, but if it could take the crossbow, that's what it would be on. That's what would be on it right now. So we're gonna try that. I haven't really tried out the shotties much. Haven't really tried out the crossbow much, but I mean, you look like a vampire hunter with it, so it's awesome. All my guns in last season used to. That was the rule. Like, can we put a crossbow on it? This is a lot of these. As with Riley too, a lot of these are the JAK conversion. Once I saw those in the armory, and started unlocking those, and then you slap these conversion kits on these guns. This is a shotgun, by the way. This is a shotgun converted into an assault rifle. Now with an underbarrel shotgun, which is optional, but this shotgun is now converted into almost a battle rifle, and that's just really sexy. If like a lot of encounters out there and a lot of moments are just kind of based on, oh, whoever ran up with the LC-10 and slid into your face and now you're down in a fraction of a second, or it's just like, oh, who's ever fucking peeking around a corner with the fucking peacemaker or whatever, and it's like now you're down in that fraction of a second, you know. But yeah, see, this is a great fucking advertisement for these guns. Can we mount this cabinet? No. Can you do any? Is this no. They don't give you, they give you the tables, but you don't, there's no option to play with the side, with the wall, with the like tree trunk mount. A lot of these JAK conversion kits, a lot of these guns I'm bringing, they I tend to actually like SMGs. Like I said, ARs bore me. I love the idea of LMGs, but for balance, these games treat LMGs in a really funny way and put them in an odd spot. So I guess I like these guns that just sort of bring guns back to feeling more just like a gun. Like, you know, a lot of other games, a lot of like the PUBGs, the Fortnites, a lot of games, you just sort of like, headshots matter obviously, but like out there, body shots can kind of be a joke, and you're just sort of asking for someone to turn around and pop you in the head. So for a gun that can just kind of, what do we have for the body? It's like 4 or 5, right? 1, 2, 6. Not bad. Lot of ammo. Again, like just semi. Just give it, just pump some smooth action. You can get a lot down there. Short amount of time. Just keep her steady. And into the head. 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, not bad, not terrible. Again, a lot of other guns, every other gun is going to be able to do this way the fuck faster. But you're on a squad, everyone else is up there fucking going nuts with their fucking kilos and their goddamn I don't know what the kids are running nowadays. but then you can just kind of be in the back a little, and then just all they need is just that one more little tap of some high caliber, like, you know, according to the numbers or whatever, like 40, 50, there you go, 55. Not bad numbers, right? Again, knock that fucking stock off. Get that speed up. I don't really worry about recoil all that much. I used to. I've just gotten slightly okayer at, you know, managing it. So for shit like this, it's like, I don't know, all the effects are kind of cool, but it's like status effects and like Final Fantasy. It's like, who gives a shit? Just kill them. So if we're gonna choose one, it's like, all right, I'll give it a little recoil, because I like I read you read these. The first time I read these kind of things, like, oh, you shoot him in the legs and it stops him from sprinting. It's like, yeah, that's cool, but you really shouldn't be shooting people in the legs. Like, well, we'll get to that for one of these guns, but so yeah, like I said, knock that fucking stock off. Get a little speed in there. Keep a lot of these too. They need a little help on the ADS. Like that's a millennium right there of getting that shit up. So basically, kind of focus on that. Just I go for just sprinting movement. And it just looks so much sexier without a stock. And as for recoil, it's like, why turn off fucking aim assist? Like, you should just be trying to get better naturally anyway. And so I think I've maxed out Sylvia and Riley on this list. Everyone else, still working on. Oh yeah, and so this is a B06, I believe, the KV broadside. I don't know, it's one of them, but it's a shotgun. And that's some range for a shotgun, huh? So yeah, that's Katie. Moving on, we have. Do you recognize her? The MW2, I believe, assault rifle, the M4, JAK conversion, the Harbinger. Sorry, I should have given you the warning to turn the speakers down. This may be the loudest gun in the game. This gun's kind of nuts. Oh, I forgot. This does have full auto. That's full auto. And yeah, it's just me just tapping. But I think it's like 4. Let's see some numbers. Everybody loves numbers, right? Let's see some numbers. Those are some numbers. Like you know, just a little bit of a kick, nothing terrible, nothing manageable. It's really when people are out there and they're squirreling around and everything, you know, you kind of got to give it a little more of a lead. Like you can't just like you know, just kind of pin and glue and hose basically. Of just like, man, just like getting like, no, you gotta. There's a little more space between these bullets coming out that the enemy can kind of slide their way into. So those are some big bullets. That's like a lips. That's like a holiday special edition, like Ariana Grande lipstick or something, just coming down range. It's a beefy gun, and she's loud. I also used to go for suppressors a lot, and then I thought, fuck it, they sound so much cooler. The louder the gun. And it's really great, like watching kill cam. Like I've been next to like the final, you know, like person like kill cam, and like my gun going off in their kill cam even sounds like kind of cooler, like outside of me holding it. So yeah, this is just, it's an obnoxious gun, it's super slow, but I mean, like, what do we got here? It's like 4 to the body, 3, 4. I mean, so I mean, I don't know, coming up on somebody like I don't know what those okay, what this is. Avalon just came out. F that mode. So just this is all just coming from experience on this is all how these deal with Verdansk. Coming up on somebody like entering an apartment building like in one door, and then that hall, and then across, and then like there's like the staircase in the middle, and then it's just like boom, and then they come in through their door, and then you're just like and then I missed that one, so I'm probably dead. But look at that, it's only 4. These are not viable options of like rushing at someone. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna fucking take this guy. It's like, no, you'll just get lasered in the head. So like, I have no delusions. But like a lot of this too, like people are spraying. It's kind of like how somebody takes someone out with like a hawk or with like one shot to the head, right, from like 500 meters away, or it's like you're just spraying somebody with whatever, and then like, oh, they're broke, or it's like, oh, they're weak, or it's like, oh, they need one more. How many times do you hear they need one more? And it's like, no, like this will be that one more. Like I've gotten an okay amount of downs of like you just need one. And you're like, don't you love it when somebody steals your kill when they come in and they just tap them like some in the elbow, and it's just like and it's just like they got it. It's all they needed, right? Like my margin of my one more that I need, like if somebody breaks, like the team, like all 3 of my team can break the guy, and then once he's already broken, it's like, well, that's my one more. It's like it's just a little wider. But yeah, she's a fun one. Emma is her name. I haven't taken her out much. Kind of swing back and forth of like, it's hard to find a time. Need more water. It's hard to find a time to actually bring these guns, And it's cool, you get all the bullets out, and then then you got that. Where's all the bullets? Like, I got no bullets. You got the one left, yeah. Because you bring these, and it's like, wow, this is different and weird. But then it's like you get into a lot of situations, and those situations start to not turn out great. So we'll move on to the next gun. And so it's like, well, when should I bring this gun? Like, I don't want to die a bunch. I don't want to bring the team down. But like, sometimes I just want to bring something crazy. So it's just a weird balance of like, yeah, when do we bring these out? But this is the Bruin MK9 JAK conversion. The Shadow Titan, MW whatever gun, I believe. Gives her so 60. This is the gun I was talking about. I thought it was no, it's 60. And there you go, 60 rounds. That took how long would it take some LMGs to put in even 50? And it's like, nope, done. Love that mag fucking hanging off the side. That is such a cool design. I do really like. I'll show it off the actual. I do like the standard JAK body of like the white. All the JAK conversions turn all these guns into this like hard polymer kind of plastic, like battle plastic, like Stormtrooper, just like white kind of look. It's very cool. But I'm just digging that ripple. Love that little lens scope. Which is that guy? Renee's her name, by the way. Yeah, the DF-105. That's a good one. And so shit like the JAK conversion, it so that it will. Here's what we got. Did we take it off? Yes. The Bruin. Oh, this is a light machine gun. What am I fucking talking about? I don't know. So yeah, there you go. So that's what I love about these JAK conversions. So you got this light machine gun, And it's a light. I mean, it's doing what it's doing. It's cool. Can't mount on the ground. No bipod. But you know, a lot of you, even though I kind of like LMGs a little more, a lot of these are just like, all right, what else does it do? You know, it feels like a lot of LMGs. It takes forever to reload. Put in that big lunchbox, and that was way more double the time than it took to put in 60 with the fudging, if I can push the buttons right. Slap on that aftermarket part, put on that JAK conversion. Look at that, look at those, look at all that adjustment. A little more horizontal. We're not, guns don't, what gun bounces side to side? But there you go. Like, how do you not? Look at all that green. Boom. Attachments should all be the same. I have nothing unlocked. Do we have room for nothing? We have room for one. Do we want to put that on? Nah, don't want to mess with that ADS right there. So she's inexperienced, and we're bringing it out into the field. Hopefully, when Verdansk comes back, or play more Resurgence, and give her more opportunity out there to grow, mature, become a real fucking woman. Because she's gross and nubile right now. And, here we go. Already grown up. Nice smooth. I'm not even trying, to control any of that recoil. This is just holding it down. That's pretty fucking smooth. Nice and fast. You can just tap that shit out, give it a little burst. You can just kind of turn whatever you need it to be, like full auto, still like LMG, like suppression death machine. You got it. Fucking precision rifle. Ooh. Oh, where's that coming from? Oh my god, how are they getting me? I can't get out of this. I can't escape. You got it. Fucking little like burst, like fucking SMG or whatever. Whatever you need her to be, Renee is there. Moving on, we have the twins, Olga and Helga. So we got the Holger 26. I don't know, I can't remember what this one is. Pretty standard. Shoots nice, real fast, real good burst, you know. And always nice control. Just and if you'll notice, what her specialty is lighting herself on fire. Does it do anything? No. But how cool is that? Barrel's warming up. Not enough. You gotta go to 80. Gotta get her to 88. There it is. So, I don't know, you're just running around out there with the fucking jack-o'-lantern. And, being sulfurious, just kind of, you know, I haven't brought her much, but it just sort of fit the profile. So it's really all this one does. It's got a neat, funny, I like that top there. I like how it kind of like, how it sort of cuts in, really, you know, dramatically up in the front of the back scope, sights, you know? And it's just a good, sleek, oh, you can see the white. Some of the classic white of the JAK conversion is there at the, you know, near the rear. But that's Helga. She lights. Oh, sorry, that's Olga. Olga lights herself on fire. Olga's a little sleeker. And her sister Helga, she's a little more woman, because I don't know if you can see it, but she has 2 barrels. This is also a JAK conversion, the back saw, and yeah, there are 2 barrels up front. So every pull of the trigger, even full auto, is both barrels just going off. So I would assume. Here are there are Renee's numbers. Yeah, you got to assume, right, that then 2 bullets, right? Like 1-1, so it's like that 30, like 2 to the head, so it's like 35 and 35, right? It's like 2 bullets, so not just like a round or a burst. It's that. So anyway, numbers go all over the fucking place. But it's just, I can always just kind of feel the punch out there coming up on someone and just giving them a little full auto to the chest. And it's what I mean, like, this game punishes you shooting people in the chest, because shooting someone in the head, obviously, but I feel just like a little crazier of a degree, where it's just like, yes, you are rewarded. Shoot someone in the head, they go fucking down. While you're shooting someone in the chest, they have this ample amount of time to turn around and rectify that by just popping you in the head. And it's just like, okay, chest, 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 like, how many does it take, game? And I don't know, but this one just feel like that just lowers it a little more while giving me also a little more, the speed, fire rate, and healthy fucking drums too. Love the testy mag, the double balls. Always kind of been a fan of that one since the Ladra. It's a little goofy looking, but it's nice. It's just nice and tucked up in there. That it still just gives it a good streamline, kind of feel. Big wonky dong mags just kind of flopping around down there. Like the 45 mag on Sylvia is longer than her 60 mag. But the 60 mag is girthier, so she's just keeps a little more, like the 20 mag. Ooh, she's like a Lambo with that fucking thing. It's just like the aerodynamics of the 20 mag, very in love with. I could also just be showing you these things, but you've seen her. She's resting. She's not dancing right now. The 60, it just makes it a little more compact, just gives her a nicer little shape. But Holga's, I love, like, she looks like a fucking shotgun. But then she's got the double ball mag up front. But I believe this is either, well, I think Olga was an LMG. Helga, I'm pretty positive is it's also fucking, no, it doesn't say it right there. It says it like on some of these, right? Oh, it doesn't say right there because I can't see things. There it is. They're both Modern Warfare 3. And yes, she's an LMG, she's an assault rifle. But Helga is good stuff. Now moving on to a classic. Also shit, I forgot to change that right before I did. I was gonna try out the Soul Render. I have never tried it before, but then just last night, yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. So typically, it has always traditionally been the Tonfa. I have just been running the knife just for because it gives you the highest speed percentage, but it's not really that much of a percentage, so I'm just probably going to choose something fun. So typically, I really wish you could just bust out melee here, but it could be a little dumb. There are dummies out in the field, like standing there on a post. You can't just get something here, whatever. Anyway, and so I'll probably just pick something else. So definitely we're not running the Soul Render. That's not like wow. I should probably redo this whole, I should delete this whole fucking thing. Anyone who came in here from the beginning and then saw, oh, Tonfa, okay, that's interesting. Like, that's a fun choice. And it's like, this just makes you go, what a douchebag fucking melee. But so that would, it won't be the knife, but I don't know, the size. Oh, I hate the size. I hate how you fucking hold the size. Like, you held them like Raphael. Like, if you held them like like with a cool like gripping like between the blades, like with I don't know, not just like handle, like you're holding two fucking ice cream cones, like just whatever. So one of my first favorite guns, like the Fang. I really love the Fang, the old LMG. But one of my first really favorite guns. I'm actually getting like I can feel like July last year. Clash was one of the new like fun modes. Like just the old like dropping in to Verdansk for the first time, and I loved I love the sleekness of this. I love that it's like I love shit that just kind of feels like that. Just bam, bam, pop, 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 like a handgun, but like a long, a long handgun, and just it had range, it had control. Trust me, it has control. Don't judge the ladies by my hands. And power. It has this nice fink, wink, like this high pitch kind of pressure, little whistle sing to like every shot. It's got a a lot of these guns just have good. Like Riley, like the thud, or the KD, just the thud, Emma. A lot of these just have a great. And this is just a real, like these sleek. It sounds like these sleek little torpedoes of darts, of like knives, of like shurikens, kind of like blasting through the air. Like you can just feel like the razor thin fineness cut of taking someone down with the DM. Yeah, just a nice. I believe she does not come in ripple effect. And for how much I love the DM, I mean, I was jumping around exploring. So Demi is her name, by the way. I was exploring so many of the guns. I still have yet to max her out. So hopefully, when a Royale with loadouts comes back, we'll take her. We'll take her to glory. Take her to the finish. I don't know, whatever happens when you prestige, wherever you go from there. Your spot on the wall. So what they also what they need, right? If you're in a squad, you should be able to jump into each other's firing ranges, and you should be able to customize your wall here, and fucking have why aren't just these, as I make them in the list here, why the fuck wouldn't they just show up? So anyway, and you and your friends could be in the ranges together, and then there could be like that info that's at the top left. It's like like a cat. Wow, get that info. Get them stats. They could just be there, like on a board of everybody, what they're doing. Everybody just see what they're doing. But anyway, gotta stop asking things out of this fucking game. Demi's a pretty sweet gun. And now, if I could have, they're only allowing you 10 customs, so I could have a lot more. Beverly here is, do we want to play for real? This is okay. It's Final Circle. We've ran into some teams here and there. I actually feel like I want to be able, and this is the thing with the game, right? Okay, this is the rev. Actually, what does it look like? What does it? Little slower. You put on the stock, it's a little slower. Take off that stock. No, actually, it's the same exact speed. So I thought that was going to be faster, but yeah. But that's the rev right there. If you haven't thrown up yet. That was a bad example. I'm trying to say. I swear, when I'm out there tracking people, like somebody sliding. Oh wait, I think this is okay. That was just hip. That was just hip. Nope, that's as slow. That's as slow. This doesn't turn any faster. I don't know what's going on. I wish there was an example I could give it right now. somebody's sliding at me, right? Somebody's sliding at me, doing like coming around this corner, and then they're like they slide up right here. Me having to do this at them sliding, like with a lot of these guns, especially something like Riley, following somebody just as they're trying to break you. I would not feel good in that moment with a lot of these guns. But you just slap on something like this, and now it feels like this cheat code is on of movement. And like the moments I've had out there with the I thought I was really, really bad at this game. And then I realized that the guns I was bringing to have more fun with were not allowing me the handling and the mobility that were required to keep up, to handle, to answer some of these situations that I was finding myself in. And then I slapped on the rev. And it's like, oh, and again, I'm not getting a whole lot of headshots there. But while out there on the field, there's just been a whole lot more times where it's like, oh, I'm not fucking terrible. I just suck a little, but I'm not like atrocious. Like you put on a lot of these guns, you try to run, especially like in BO, in a lot of you put on an LMG, and if you don't know what you're doing, and if you think you're just going to go out there and you're going to see a guy and you're going to pull the trigger and everything's going to be okay, like you are sorely fucking mistaken. But you put on something that gives you mobility, that gives you response. It's almost like you're jacked into the gun with like a neural link of like, this is going to move how I think. Like I see a guy sliding at me and he's doing this, and I'm thinking, and I'm translating that thinking to the thumbsticks. And now the thumbsticks need to make the gun move that way. So it's kind of like it's a whole big operation. It's a fucking team effort of everyone responding, and it always comes. It's down to the end of the line is the gun, all right. And a lot of these guns are just not moving how I'm thinking. Now there's slap on some like in last season the LC10. Put on the LC10. Oh, all of a sudden there's just magic in my hand. And it's like, I'm shooting that guy, and I'm down in that guy. Oh, here's somebody sliding at me, and I'm down in that guy. And it's like, yeah, I'm still getting slaughtered, of course. Like, this isn't making me invincible. But it's like, I'm actually of use. Like, I'm not as much of an embarrassment anymore. And it's a significant change of, like, I've been playing video games for way too long to just be, suddenly it's like, oh, I'm really, okay, I'm just that terrible now? And then Beverly comes out, and then she's like, no, baby. You know what you're doing. She's that confidence booster. She's just that agile little acrobat that just reminds you, it's like, you still got it in you. You know? So, also not in the Ripple camo. I don't like a lot of the new, I don't like the majority of camos. So, and it's cool. She's got the little stock, and really does make a difference. Like just coming at somebody, just full auto, just with all your wits. That's what you get. Coming at with the stock. It probably looked about the same, but trust me, it felt a little better to me. And then no introduction needed. We have Val. We have the Bal 27 MW3 assault rifle, JAK conversion, Death March. Yeah, she is an AR that shoots fucking laser beams. Probably my favorite gun. Sylvia with the flamethrower, the complete package. She's pretty fucking cool. Val here? That was a little nuts. if I can get a one burst. I don't know, there's a very specific little place. You can one burst people. I'll show you. Do. Where are you, Val? What am I doing? Val has the funny effect of dealing 100 damage to that very lower area of the body. She gives out a burst of 5 lasers. So again, I don't really know the numbers. I can just assume things here. Is that one burst of 5 lasers doing 100 damage? Or it says burst there, right? So is that... Right? It would have to be every laser, right? So anyway, there you go. You hit him in that sweet spot. It's all you need. One fucking burst. Headshots, body shots, you know, they're good. They're too. Like, it was 50. It's 50 all the way down until you get to the... Yeah. And I don't know why, but I have this weird... Like... just sort of natural, like, aiming idiosyncrasy of I aim for the legs a lot. Like, I obviously, you should be getting headshots. Part of me just doesn't really give a fuck, and I just want to shoot someone. And so it's just like, I just want to shoot someone without thinking about it, without thinking like, oh, I'm missing them because I'm shooting them in the arms, or I'm shooting them in like the lower abdomen. It's like, no, I'm just fucking shooting somebody. It's just all I want to fucking think about. And so, and yeah, I have no idea where I was going with that, but hopefully the previous rambling will make it make sense. But yeah, and I really hate burst guns. I've gotten better with them now. I'm like better feeling with them. Oh, that I have a weird thing of pulling down to the leg. I'm always just kind of going for like center mass, and I really don't know why. It's a weird. I don't even go for the chest that much. There's something just feels really natural. Maybe I should put on that crippling ammo, and it would stop sprinters more often. Because I just have a thing for going for the legs. So Val, it's like she was made for me. So there's extreme downrange, me trying to control this thing. She is the only one who gets all the recoil attachments, because she is an unruly gal. This is her just going off. Up into the wherever. Little left, like, oh, you got one spitting way up to the ceiling there to the left. You got them going to the right. They're just doing really whatever they want. So this is just letting her hang loose. Letting it all out. And so I've gotten okay with getting those laser beams to kind of a center spot out there. And I've gotten some really crazy moments, and it's another one of those where it's like, if they're out there, if they're already broken, it doesn't take much. Obviously there's a charge up, so you kind of gotta give them a little bit of a lead, you know, which makes it more interesting. But if there's a little kind of like, if you kind of control the sweep, you know, you can kind of send out like this long like clothesline of these lasers, and like as they're running, like there's really not a lot of space for them to hide between this burst. And you can catch people. I've caught people and just a lot of funny last moments way down there when they only just need kind of like one more laser. that one's already a little broken. But all the way from downtown. Not impossible. and if those are all legs, yeah, we're at the 5-minute warning of this being an hour. So there's some shots. Yeah, Val is... Oh, the looks I get with this gun... People have no idea that this is here. So the looks I get with this gun, they are... And the amount of times I've had to drop this, of just like, oh yeah, like, here you go, check it out. Like, yeah, it is... No inventory. It's barely viable. I mean, it's... The speed, the control... Somebody coming up on you, like close range, like good luck. I've done it. If they're weak enough, you know, and they're coming at me, it's like, meow, you just kind of, you just give them a sweep, just give them a, yeah, that, and it's like, yeah, I've gotten lucky. But yeah, she's a hell of a fucking gun. So there you go. There will be a part 2 of this. I'll go over my secondary backup and some perks and some whatnots. So just remember, if it doesn't say JAK, someone else probably made it.